Bear was the main villain of Obsession, and I really hope that's like the main takeaway from the movie, because by no means was he a good person for what he did, or even really like a misunderstood person. Like, he is a flawed character by every definition of it. And I feel like he really doesn't deserve any remorse, but that's just like in my opinion. I feel like outside of everything, like outside of the, oh, I wish I had a girl like Nikki, Obsession really is a cautionary tale on one, how like men turn women into these kind of like beasts in society, or like lash or make them out to be the beast, and then after they do that, it's just kind of like, oh, it's out of my hands, like I didn't do that to her, all I did was this. And also it was a cautionary tale for all the people, especially the guys, who are like, oh, I really want a girl who's obsessed with me, a girl who doesn't want me to look at any other girls and doesn't look at any other dudes, and like will do ABC for me and always be there for me and do anything I want to do. Because at the end of the day, you really don't want somebody who is totally obsessed with you. As you can see in the movie, like that's a like pretty plain example of how you just don't actually want somebody who's 24/7 devout to you and like, you know, obsessed with you. You just don't want that. And honestly, like, yeah, Obsession did have a lot of funny moments, but at the same time, it was really sad seeing how Nikki really just like 180 her entire personality, like not for Bear, but like really against her will. Like, Nikki was suffering the entire movie, and not at any point did Bear take accountability. Like, everybody's like, oh, you know, what's going on with your girl? And he's like, oh, I don't know, her dad died, or her dad is sick. And even after he found out that her dad wasn't actually sick, he still used that as an excuse. And he just kept doing stuff for her. Like, they were perfect for each other, the obsessed Nikki, not the regular Nikki, because I personally don't think that Nikki liked him really at all. One, because she was hooking up with his best friend, and two, the whole Sarah thing, and three, like, I just really don't feel like Nikki had feelings for him. And that's because Bear didn't go after anything he wanted in life. He had zero goals, zero aspirations. Like, he just kind of like let life close by him. And yeah, that's really why I don't feel bad for him at all. And I really hope the conversation does hinge on the fact that Bear is the main villain of Obsession. It's not Nikki. It's not the One Wish Willow. Both of those are just points that Bear manipulates into, you know, doing his own stuff. So, like, I don't know. I just really hope that Bear isn't looked at as like a good person, especially how people like view Joe from You, or like Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. Like, they should all be held in the same, like, they're villains, even if it's from their point of view of the movie. Like, by all means, they're still not good people at all.